enthusiasm. I've got a job for you if you're looking to keep busy. Here are the details.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Talk, where we talk to our citizens and members of the community. I'm your host, Fastcart FC. I was supposed to change my name, but oh well, that was a holdover from last week. Always something I forgot. I knew I forgot something. And I'm joined today by my co-host, Jade. How are you doing, Jade?
I'm doing well.
And how was your week been? Or how's your 3 weeks been, I should say?
Well, let's see. I had a couple wisdom teeth taken out. So, that's always a good time. So I'm really glad we didn't have a show last week.
You didn't miss me at all? Dang. That's what I'm hearing?
I mean, I missed you, but not your jokes.
That's fair. That's fair. And this is the show. We talk Star Citizen. You get to come in and talk with us about what's going on this week in Star Citizen. Hope y'all are ready. Hope y'all had a nice time off, a hiatus, as I pronounced it correctly this time. A hiatus, as they like to say. So yeah, I'm back. Let's see how much stuff I forgot, Jade.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the week before CitizenCon, and all through this show, not a system was sleeping, not even Pyro.
All right. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. I'll give you that one.
All right.
Yeah. As you can see, this is episode 165, towards the week before CitizenCon, 2954, because last year I did what the week before CitizenCon, but I left out the year, so that's how I'm differentiating it. But yeah, it's unfortunate that we don't have anything to talk about, Jade, because it's been 2 weeks, nothing happened, been quiet.
That was what I was, seriously, I was afraid we would have nothing to talk about this show when this week started. Now I feel like we got stuff for this week and next week.
And next week. I mean, yes. I mean, it was like CIG gave me a birthday gift or a late birthday gift. They just dumped a lot of stuff on Thursday before Soul Talk. I'm like, thank you, CIG. Thank you. I appreciate that. So anyway, I'm not much of that happened to me. I did some reading. I did a reading spree, as you could say. I didn't do too much anime watching, but yeah, I'm catching up from reading. So are you doing any reading, Jade?
I am, but not of the nonfiction and fun variety.
Not of the nonfiction and fun variety. Okay, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate, but hopefully you get a chance soon.
Yeah. I will when the holidays come.
All right, so if you're new to the show, typically before we get started, I like to do what I call a monologue, and it's basically some kind of movie or TV reference or some kind of pop culture reference that people try to guess what that is. And are you ready, Jade?
I am ready.
And I'm afraid you may not get this one, but I hope you'll appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Oh, let me, I messed up. I was supposed to do something real quick. So here we go. If I can find it. There we go. Okay, here we go. JadeStarwatcher. Oh, look, there she is!
I am shocked.
People may not get that reference.
I don't know this one. No, I don't know that
one. All right, so let me drag people down, see if anyone get that one. We're joined by Face to Face and Pot and Face. And anyone else want to come in? Click the link down below. Hopefully Jay will put that in for me. But click the Discord link. Come on in. Let's talk about this week in Star Citizen. Come on down. So Pot and we're joined by Serious Fun too. So he gets the reference. Oh, Citizen Ninja got it in chat.
Okay.
Yep. Beetlejuice. Because the sequel just came out recently. Did anyone else get that reference?
No.
Nope.
No.
No.
Nope. Well, someone did, so I did something right. every so often I get everyone. I stump everyone, but at least someone got it this time. But yes, Beetlejuice is 1988, unfortunately, but the sequel just came out, so almost a 35-year difference between the original movie and the sequel. So yeah. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go to our sneak peek. So let me bring that up real quick. The sun shines bright. That is the sneak peek from last week when they gave it the newsletter that they always do on Friday. So yeah, what do people think about their sneak peek?
At first, I thought it was a land vehicle because my eyes were drawn to the right, bottom right, and I thought that was a tire. But then I see the thrusters, so
Land vehicle can have thrusters.
it can. Oh,
I mean, I'm sure that it typically doesn't, but it can.
okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know a land vehicle can have. Okay.
Not
Like that.
typically, but
That
they
looks
can.
like yeah.
I thought it was a land vehicle too. Yeah, what other people think?
So the sun shines bright is a lyric from a song called My Old Kentucky Home.
Yep.
And one of the things that they talk about in there, is this idea of the corn top being ripe. So one of my instincts was, is this a farming vehicle? So that could be that, but that Argo color, that Argo orange is standing out.
Yeah, I was gonna say we all agree it looked Argo, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Argo is industrial. I don't know if it's industrial farming, but that's what came to mind for me.
So, on that note, I got the same lyric reference, but I looked at the title of the song, not necessarily about farming, but base building. Old Kentucky Home. So, is this something we would use to build our home?
Oh, Jade may be onto something there, because we
Yeah.
in a bit we'll talk about the CitizenCon stuff. But yeah, a good call.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I forgot to say, Jade, you're right. We'll get to watch you right in a bit, but I just want to say, start off with the show saying, Jade, you were right. So that's one down, two more to go.
Right.
All right, so yeah, that is the sneak peek from last week. The sun shines bright. Okay, so let's move on, and we'll go to this week in Star Citizen. That came out this past Monday, October 7th, the day before my birthday. Yes, I had a birthday this week. I'm a year older. Alpha 324.2 is in Wave 1 tested. It probably still is in Wave 1 as far as I know. The Alpha 4.0 front, the team is making solid progress and looking forward to release to Evocati. More news on that later. New Frontiers away and Pyro. Can't wait to make the jump with you. CitizenCon is just 13 sleeps away. Now it's 8 sleeps away. And the team could not be more excited to see you all coming in Manchester. I'm not going. I believe the only person here is Serious Fun. You're going. No, wait. Anyone here going?
Yes,
I am going.
Oh, you are going.
Yeah,
Okay. I for some reason I got confused. But yeah, Serious Fun is going. Okay. And that's the only person here. Is anyone else who is going in chat? Come on in and chat with us and let us know what you're looking forward to, because we are going to talk about Citizen stuff in a bit. But let's see what's coming up this week. We got the narrative team with the release guide. We'll get to that in a bit. Squadron 42 monthly report coming up in a bit. And tomorrow there's no SCL, there's no Star Citizen Live, and today there's no Inside Star Citizen. But Friday we'll see the RSI newsletter directly delivered into our inbox. And so yeah, they said that they're both on hiatus.
And Alpha 3.24.2 is open to all testers at this point.
Open to all? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that just happened today, right?
In the last couple days.
A couple of days. Okay. So there was a new patch today. That's what I thought.
Mhm.
All right. So that was from Jake Bradley or Jake Akpala. So you got the schedule up there, and then we can get the MVP. But I just want to show first the top images from the community hub. Matter of fact, let me get rid of the sneak peek so you can see the pictures more clearly. And this is from Insta Shinobi. That looks pretty good. That's from the character creator. You got the tattoo now. Anyone here remade a character with tattoos yet?
Yes.
What kind?
I remade my Kamina drummer from The Expanse.
Oh, and you gave her the Pico tattoo?
No, of course not.
No Pico tattoo? Oh, I'm disappointed.
No.
Anyone else
Don't cross
working
the
with
streams.
tattoos? Okay. Yeah, but when I eventually get it, I probably won't use tattoos on my character. I prefer a cleaner look. I'll use beard and mustaches, but no tattoos.
I want tattoos, but not on my face.
Right.
You know
I'm
what?
waiting for I have a tattoo across my whole back, so I'm waiting for one that goes across your back.
Okay. All right. No one wants to look like Mike Tyson? Okay, guess not. Anyway. Anyway, so
The
yeah,
stylist. No.
An Evening with the Gladiators. This is from Aurelian. Aurelian. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but yeah, that's quite a few gladiators. How many is that? 15, 14? A lot. That's a lot of gladiators. Is that gladiators or gladiators?
Gladii.
Gladii.
Gladii. Okay, thanks for letting me know. So yeah, that is Aurelian even with the gladiators. This is from Lily Shroud, Sunset and Microtech. I like this one. That's the Corsair on the back. Nice armor, nice suit. Looks like a Christmas tree on the side there. I know that's a typical tree. Then finally we have the streets of Area 18. Well, it's good. It's good. Now let me hear other people's thoughts before I give mine. So what do people think about this one?
I'm biased because he's our People's Radio mod, so I like no, it's really good. All of his screenshots are really good. He's fastly becoming like the new Mr. Haskaha.
Mhm.
So he actually asked me where he could get, like, if I had any of those pants, because you can't buy those in any shop, but you can at my store. Yeah.
Pop, I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh, I was just saying I like the contrast of the, with the red background, the blue and the yellow. It's cool. Like that.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, this reminds me of Fallout, the yellow and blue. I get a Fallout vibe from this.
Yeah, I was gonna say this reminds me of Neon in Starfield.
Oh, okay. Starfield, I haven't played that, so I'm really familiar. But I do like the neon background. It's in I don't want to say what language that is, but it's in a Asian language. I guess I can say that, not get in trouble. But yes, I'm not sure what language that is, but I think that's cool. So yeah, what are people's favorite? You got one from the Special Agent, 2 Gladii, 3 the Microtech, and 4 the Streets of Area 18. What is your favorite?
Number 1 for me.
Number 4.
Best?
Say number 1.
Number 1, okay. 2 number 1. Jade?
This is so hard because I really like number 1. And Insta Shinobi and I geek out about the character creator. We're always sending characters back and forth and stuff. But I really like number 4. I'm going to go with number 4 just because the lighting is better. The lighting in this is just so much better, I think. number one, it's not his fault. It's just how the lighting is with CIG
In the game,
like,
yeah.
in the game, right? If
Mhm.
you know, maybe when we get the natural, or what is it called, global illumination, right? Maybe that'll make this better, but it's just, this lighting is just too harsh for what they're trying to do with this shot. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with number 4 too. But not to say that any I hate the other. All of them are good, but number four is my favorite. So,
Yeah, I agree. It was hard for me to not say number one.
All right, so that is the top images for last week, or this week rather. Then we got the community MVP, Lego models made for real. Excuse me, sorry about that. Inspired by Raven 004, a virtual build. Feralist busted out the bricks and built the Pisces and 3 model for real. Check out the gallery and the community hub. So let's check that out real quick. Congratulations to Feralist. Lego models made for real. And you got 3 images here. Cause that's number 1. That is the Pisces. Oh, matter of fact, you can open up the Pisces. Oh wow, okay. Alright.
That
okay.
is-
Okay.
Yeah, they put in work there. That's nice.
Yeah, you deserve the MVP. I give you that. Good job. So yeah, that is the MVP for this week. Congratulations for Fairly. All right, you know what time it is. It's about that time. Star Citizen, they just put out this. It has audio too. I forgot about that. But yeah, Star Citizen put this out on Monday. New frontiers await.
And that ain't pyro.
And it ain't pyro. Let me meet this. So yeah, what do people think? This came out Monday.
I appreciate that they kept it in the RSI family. that feels correct. That's my and Abdi's explorership, the constellation Aquila.
Matter of fact, you got Abdu in the first comment there, and People's Radio second comment, and got Geo in the third comment. got Soul Citizen showing up.
Soul
We're just
Citizen rolled up.
representing all over.
Whole team what? And I agree with Jade in that the atmospheric landscape of Pyro tends to trend towards those oranges and those reds and those siennas, and this looks like it feels very Nixian to me. I don't want to jinx it, but it doesn't feel like Pyro. It doesn't feel like
said the
Pyro.
word.
So.
Yeah, Fish and Pop, any thought?
Yeah, same example.
The only thing that concerns me to say Nyx, and correct me if I'm wrong in here, because isn't the jump gate 2 Nyx in Pyro?
No, it's in Stanton, I thought. Right?
No, it's in pyro.
It is in
It's
Pyro,
in
my
Pyro.
bad.
He's right.
So
Yeah, but this
my
might be the Nick's
issue-
side.
But see, you think so? Because see that my issue is that if you're going, I'm just trying to think of how the way they're designed, because Pyro is orange, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look at the whole surroundings of the the wormhole here.
Mhm.
So the counter to that is, if you go to the pyro jump point in Stanton, the gas cloud around it is red. So it could be that this is the same thing. You're in pyro, but you're deep in that gas cloud. It starts out, it looks like it's deep in the gas cloud. It's a very tight shot on the kalani. It's not a wide angle shot, right? So you're getting the blue from the gas cloud that's around the jump point from pyro to Nyx, maybe.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm just thinking. That's the only thing is that's concern. I want Nyx. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to think that, that's the only thing that concerns me.
Yeah, no, that's a valid point.
Pops.
No, like I said, yep.
Okay,
Same exact
all right.
thought. Nick, hopefully.
So
Yep.
So when
Oh, and the
this
only other thing I want to say though, the only other thing I would say though is that when this dropped on the 7th, before we got to some other stuff we're gonna get to later,
right,
there were some haters. There were some haters. Right?
There were.
About what?
Yep.
They did not
What?
want it to be anything other than pyro. They're like, you are
What?
stretching, you are reaching.
No, because their
Hater.
narrative went away,
Right.
right? Because they're like, it's gonna be another year where they talk about pyro. Then they show this, and they're mad because, oh no, my salty narrative's gone.
Right.
Okay. All
They
right.
need some milk.
No, what I was gonna say is that when it first came out on Monday, I looked at this and I thought, oh, maybe they'll make a new Constellation commercial. Maybe they make a Constellation rework. Jade and I got into it. Not got into it, but she was like, "No, this is Nick's."
I said everything is a ship with you, fastcart.
Everything is a ship with me. That is true.
Yeah.
Everything is a ship, or a Titan suit,
Or
one or
Titan
the other,
suit, exactly.
or a Titan suit. But yeah. All right. So yeah, that came out on Monday. This came out today. And speaking of a slow week and then becoming a busy week, CitizenCon 2054 event schedule and early registration. This is from Zylo. We were just 1 week, or a week and a day actually, from CitizenCon 2054. We can't wait to see you there. We got early registration that take place on the Friday, October 18th. They did the same thing in LA last year, and in the LA Convention Center, they had the early registration. I showed up for that. Got to see a lot of people, and surprisingly, that line was long. I was not expecting the line. It was, I don't know. I can't really say how long it was. I want to say it took like an hour for people who were at the end, or maybe longer than that. Anyone know? Serious fun. What time did you pre-register last year in LA?
I got there Saturday morning.
So you got there Saturday morning. Okay, so you didn't pay your pre-register. Yeah. So I had a wheelchair, so they let me in the front. Pop, they let you in the front too, right?
Yep, I was first in line.
And fifth space, you were just a tag along. You were a +1.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell him you remember
Well, let me
that.
go hold on
You
for a
remember
second.
that.
See,
You
fast.
remember that.
See, fast cart. Now you don't start it, and I'm gonna ask you to please tell everybody about your door holding services.
Oh,
What door holding service? Oh, yeah. If anyone want to hold the door open for me, that's fine. That's all. I
No,
said.
go into detail.
what happens in LA stays in LA.
Yeah.
It's like that Frank Sinatra song, Los Angeles, Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but they are supposed to get better with handicap accessibility this year. They said they failed us, and I have to agree they did because they didn't have any. But I will have. Sorry, one last thing. I have to shout out to golly, y'all made me just forget her name. Batgirl. Yep. Shout out to Batgirl. She was very, very helpful.
Yeah, she helped me too.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got the event.
There.
Go ahead.
This year I'll be there on Friday. I'll get there Friday morning.
Okay.
So I
Show up
plan on
early.
checking out.
What time to say the event? It says 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Show up at 4 or 4:30. No, 4 maybe 4:15.
I can check into the hotel at 3, so I'll do that and then come over.
Okay. All right. So yeah, they got the event map and the event schedule. So let's check out these. Well, before we get to the schedule, I want to say, we allowed to restream CitizenCon panel? One of the community managers said yes. It's totally fine to rebroadcast, and that's what Soul Citizen will do on Sunday. We're going to rebroadcast the last panel. We're not going to broadcast the whole thing, but we will broadcast the last panel on that Sunday. So check us out for that. And then we get to the schedule. And so I can make it bigger, I guess. But so let's check this out. So day one, CitizenCon, venue open 9 a.m. This is our local time. This is UK time. So hopefully there won't be any confusion. Brave New World, introducing Genesis. The innovative suite of technologies and process brought within Star Engine that breathe new life into truly immersive world, achieving the fidelity, strength, and scale required to fill the entire universe. I'm on a roll here. Sorry.
It's not a
So
ship.
yeah, what was that?
It's not a ship.
It's not a ship.
Well,
Yeah.
it feels like a definite play on Carol Marcus in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan and Project Genesis,
Mhm.
right? Where she describes Project Genesis as life from lifelessness,
Mhm.
right? And they show you their presentation to the Federation where they turn something into a living, breathing world, right? So this is CIG's Project Genesis, and it looks like, you know, potentially Planet Tech 5, version 5 and more. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
Real quick, Dane's are horrible. Don't be giving away 40-year-old spoilers like that. What's wrong with you? That's a 40-year-old spoiler.
So for those of us that's on the East Coast and or the States, 11 o'clock, that's gonna be 6 a.m.
Maybe 7? I'm not sure. Oh, it's 4 hours, isn't it? Or it is 6? Okay.
5 hours. 5 hours.
Yeah, you're gonna be lucky to be on the East Coast because I'm gonna be getting up in the middle of the night because of where I'll be in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Middle of the night, yeah. That'll be good. I mean, hopefully I'll try to get some sleep before then. And
Yeah,
I want to say
because I
thank you
get to be in Hawaii.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
good for you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Heckle Jide. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's gonna be rough, but we'll manage. Hopefully the hype will keep me awake. But yeah, Brave New World. And Jade, this is number 2. You were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's most likely talking about what's coming after Pyro, and most likely next. So yeah. Then that's a 2-hour presentation, or maybe 90 minutes. And then at 1 o'clock they have the social universe. It's the people you meet and the bond you form that truly brings the verse to life. Dive into how we evolve social features to maximize your adventures from a personal one-on-one interaction to massive gatherings with hundreds and even thousands of players. They say
Yeah,
thousands.
thousands with a
Yep. I guess we'll get to that later. The testing.
Yeah,
we
we'll get to that in a
today.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the past notes. Yeah, but thousands of people interacting at one time. Imagine, it's like a real MMO.
Well, it's getting there.
And the fact that they're paying attention to what it's like to meet and hang out with one other person, to what it's like to come together broadly, is important. What is explicitly missing but may end up being in the panel is that org functionality, right? Which I think is going to be required when you start talking hundreds and thousands of players, but we'll see.
And we are joined by Admiral Kusanagi. Welcome, Admiral Kusanagi. How are you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, what's
All
up,
right.
Admiral?
Hey, Admiral.
Yeah, Admiral.
How are you feeling?
Been a little better. I just got into
Okay.
a car accident this week, so
Oh no!
so, yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough time, but
Everybody okay?
yeah, it was just me that ended up getting knocked around a bit. My ear's a little off because of the airbag, side airbag.
Is your Bugatti okay?
My Acura is not okay. So we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
Bugatti. Okay. Oh, you left that one at home. Okay.
But what about Magnus? Magnus could come out. They have the Drake
They
Homeworld, and we would get
Yeah, I mean,
Kraken if they released that instead.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we're saying Nick because of the tweet that they sent out. Let me bring it on screen again. But this is the tweet that they sent out on
Like a light
on
blue,
Monday.
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so that's why people were saying Nick's at the moment. But yeah, I mean that doesn't just mean that doesn't just mean it has to be one system. It could be more than
Right,
one.
it
So
doesn't have
that's a
to be
good
one,
point.
it could be multiple.
That's what I was just gonna say. FC. They
Mhm.
could slip in a couple more if they wanted
Now,
to.
Okay.
just to chime in real quick, being that we going back to that, I wish they would have made it black. No,
What made?
because isn't Nick supposed to have like a
Dark Nebula.
blackout?
Mhm.
Right. So I wish they would have made it black.
I don't
Okay, with
know,
this
because
side.
with
you can imagine what would happen if you use a black light. It'll look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Lord.
I think that they did okay. I think they're gonna want to have some readability, but even still, like from a realistic standpoint, if you were in a quote dark nebula, it wouldn't be completely black. It would it would just be
Are we going down this list, or did we already go by?
We-
through
we-
this?
Yeah, we
We're
went
still
by
going
Brave
through
New
it.
World and Social Universe. So I'm going to cover
Okay,
245.
I'll wait.
Okay, 245 is 2954 Cosplay Competition by Toby. Fan favorite event returns where Star Citizen enthusiasts from around the verse showcase the most impressive game-inspired look. So I'm expecting people to come correct. It'll be they have a whole 45 minutes. So yeah, that'll be quite competition. I don't want to say it's cutthroat, but it is competitive.
This one is going to be especially competitive because, well, I know two of the people that are going to be in this, and I'm just going to say this is going to be next level compared to previous ones.
Okay. And then 330 is Dress to Kill, from high fashion to the dynamic function. Discover Starware. Oh goodness. I missed that the first time. Discover Starware, an exciting new character-focused specialization that let you define your identity and take on the challenges ahead, including the return of a legendary friend from CitizenCon past. So I don't know who that could be.
Goodness.
That's
Molly
Jack McCleary
Scott!
down the runway. That's Jack McCleary down
You
the
think
runway.
so?
Well-
Him and Jimmy putting the
Beep,
strut
beep,
on.
beep.
Well, I don't
Could be what's her
look
name?
at Jimmy as wearing high fashion, but or Jax, but I'm sure they're going to be back. But I'm excited for actual high fashion. I'm a mod on the Star Citizen Ladies Discord, and we've been talking about this today. So there's a lot of things that CIG has done concept art for that some people have seen, which leads us to be very excited about this.
So they called the speed of technology process stories and breathing life into immersive new world. They call that Genesis. But making character and fashion, they call that Starware. I mean, I'm not. I don't know where the disconnect here is. Why isn't the Genesis thing called Star something?
Because
I get Genesis though.
because it's
I
Star
get it.
Trek.
Because it creates the Genesis wave.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright, so yeah, that is Dress to Kill. And then 430, we have Beyond Pyro. Ooh. The fantastic research Beyond Stanton and Pyro join us as we explore the exciting new frontiers of Star Citizen's persistent universe. So yeah, Beyond Pyro. So it could be next. It could be what was it, Magnus, like you said?
Could be both.
Could be
I'm
both.
going to
One
make
of
a
that.
bold prediction and say we're going to see both.
Gonna see both.
So
Alright.
I am seriously wondering what is the really true difference between a Brave New World and Beyond Pyro. I'm just wondering really what is the true difference.
Brave New World talk about the technology. Beyond Pyro talk about the actual systems. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of really close to the same thing, but yeah, it could be.
What I think the first one, if you think about it, they always like to start super strong. Like last year, we saw the Star Engine demo, right? Which was super impressive. It was showing tech, but it was super impressive. Sorry about the siren in the background if you can hear it.
The popo coming. What did you do, Jay? What did you do?
Nothing this time.
Redacted.
Redacted, yeah. Nothing this time. But I think this may be similar in that it's sure they're going to be showing the technology, but they're going to probably be showing some really amazing things that may not necessarily be in the systems that they show us beyond Pyro, right? So like maybe like in one of the monthly reports they talked about jungles. Okay, there's no jungles in Nyx. There's no jungle that I know of in Magnus. So if they were trying to show like jungles and things like that we're going to get even beyond what they show us in Beyond Pirate, I could see it being in that Brave New Worlds. I'm just
Yeah.
and also
No, I think that's
dynamic
right.
weather and all those things too, right?
Yeah, I think that's right, Jade. I think Pops. I think the first panel here will go through a list of what it is that shows off immersive world, right?
So one will be a more technical.
Yeah, I think the first one's going to
presentation,
be technical,
and
but
then
it's going to be presented in a way that's very cinematic. That's my
Right.
guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right. I get. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be the difference. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Then at 5:30 local time, it is redacted, and we have no idea how long it's going to be. Probably at least an hour. We can guess what that is, but
Do we all get a guess?
sure, Pop, you first.
I'm just gonna say 42.
42, okay. Anyone else?
That would be my guess. 42.
Yeah, not only Squadron 42, but Squadron 42 celebrities and a Squadron 42 release date.
Yeah, well, you're going. That's what you hope. You're going.
Mark Hamill, baby. Make it worth my while.
I was hoping for that last year, but we didn't get that.
Yeah.
He comes out and says, "You're breathless."
I'm apologize. I gotta ask. Can you go to day 2? I'm just curious. Does day 2 have a redacted?
Yeah, we're going to that. I just want to get people's guesses of what redacted is.
Yeah, no. What I'm asking though is, does day 2 have a redacted?
No.
No, does not.
No. Okay, so then that's Squadron 42.
Squadron 42
Okay,
has a
all right.
giant missing portion, but we could continue with the redacted, which I think is Squadron 42.
Yeah, I think the consensus is Squadron 42. That's my guess too.
Mine too. I don't see them not being Squadron 42. And look, they've got the UE thing there, and this whole digital goodies pack is UE, focused. So
The Bengal thing too. The Bengal is the theme.
Yeah.
But Jade, I gotta say, that's twice in a row you got Simon coming after you. What did you do,
She's
really?
got the SWAT team after her. What are you
I
talking
live in downtown Seattle, like literally in downtown Seattle. I'm not exaggerating.
No, but I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, no, I live right next to a hospital. There's fire, all that's around me. Yeah.
Okay.
So I gotta ask, we all are saying pretty much Squadron 42, but I want to narrow it down specifics. What about Squadron 42 will be announced?
Ooh, actually, no. Okay, a lot of people go first. Yeah. So, anyone got any guesses for that?
I do.
I'm gonna say Q2 to be on the safe side.
Oh, you're gonna give a date? You're gonna guess a date?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And they
Q2 2025.
Yeah, they also. I don't know what's in the other ones, but they also could talk about number 1.
Talk about what?
Number 1.
Fastcart number 1?
Release number one.
Are you talking about putting the toilet in the Cutlass Black? What are you talking about? Number 1?
Yeah,
number 1?
no, really. Beta 1. Beta. They could.
1.0.
Yeah, 1.0.
Oh, 1.0. Oh, okay. Okay. No, it's 1.0. You gotta say 1.0.
Wait till we get to day 2. Wait till we get to day 2.
Pops, you're getting real cryptic there. It was real cryptic.
I was trying to be. I would have figured somebody would have guessed that.
Someone did eventually.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that was Pops and Fist. Chris, you have a guess to what they're gonna talk about if they talk about Squadron 42?
What are they gonna talk about?
Do you think they're gonna give a date, and what date do you think they'll give?
Well, I think they're gonna give a date. Yeah, I think they're gonna give a date, and I think it's gonna surprise a lot of people because a lot of people outside about my date that think I'm full of crap. So
give me a date,
I think it's gonna be. Huh?
What is your date?
My date is like. CitizenCon is over. Squadron 42 is out.
Whoa.
What?
Okay.
I think it could be
that's a bold prediction, but no.
I think it could be as fast as that to be like just this crazy release thing because if these actors are showing up, it's going to be a big deal. When you think about Keanu Reeves when he came out.
I'm going to jump ahead real quick.
Wait a minute.
So I just want to say, I just want to say, where is it? Here it is. So this is the Squadron 42 monthly report.
Yeah.
And they have the AI tech, they have the social strike team, they have animation. I mean, from what I'm reading, it doesn't look that close to done, in my opinion.
Yeah, but well,
For number 2,
it might not.
chapter 2.
Well,
Yeah, I know what to do
I'm
with
gonna
that.
split. I'm gonna
saying.
split the
So-
difference. I'm gonna split the difference with
Mhm.
Admiral. I'm gonna say that we get a release date, but I'm gonna say that we get
Q4.
celebrities that are handing out USBs to attendees of a demo of Chapter 1.
and you make sure you get mine for
Okay.
me, Series Fun. All right, bring that home, mail it to me.
Hold on, I gotta
I
finish.
appreciate that.
So
Dang,
I think it could either
you
be
make me
as
want to
soon-
go when you say that.
Mhm.
So I think it could be as soon as like within like a week. Give people enough time to get back to home and get to their CP.
Yeah, because people are going to be really upset
CP.
if it come out that day. They can't play.
I know. Chris will be like,
people will be
losing his
like
mind.
mad.
So, but like it also because like Mass Effect 1 actually came out mid-November. Came out actually a week before Thanksgiving. So it's potentially we could have this in Q4, coming up to the holiday, having those actors and actresses kind of like highlighting it, being this woo, we're amazing, Squadron 42, and that prevents the hype from settling. You know, you think you want to be on the high note when everything's like, holy crap, see that thing with them. So it comes out there. You don't want to wait like a year to have these actors and actresses show up. You don't want a year to go by and say it's coming out middle next like summer of 2025 because it's just going to come out like a fizzle.
So you
That's the way I
saying
look
it's a
at it.
playable demo then?
We got to
No,
move
I'd
on
like to
because
think
we are
out.
Can I-
spending a lot of time on
Hey,
this. But
before we move on, can I have a say?
I just want to say,
If the police let her,
just limit
she might have
it to
handcuffs.
what you think the Squadron 42 thing will be and what date you think it'll be if they release it.
Right.
Right.
Let her speak.
Yeah, so so Captain Series Fun pretty much almost said exactly what I was going to say. I think that it's going to be the end of this year. I don't think they're going to give out USB drives though. I think what they're going to do is they're going to do a demo, a playable demo at the venue for the people that are there. And then like maybe the next week there'll be like a downloadable demo for the whole community. Like a playable level, it's not going to be the full game. And
will it
that
be
is
available
to
for
keep it-
everyone, or will they do subscribers and concierge first, then everyone?
No, I think they'll do
People that
everyone.
own it.
Yeah, I think they'll do
People that own
everyone.
it.
And then that will keep people hyped until it comes out later this year.
Okay. I think that's everyone, right? Until me. All right, so I think y'all are giving me hope and hype. I'm trying not to be too hypeful and too hopeful, but if it is a Squadron 42 discussion or panel, I'm guessing if they do give a date, it'll be Q4 2025.
Whoa.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
What, did you say
fast car.
2025?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow, fast car.
Hold on, you say 2025? Q4
Yeah, next year.
2025?
Yeah, next year.
No way.
That'll be CitizenCon or around CitizenCon. That's the range between CitizenCon next year
I gotta push
or
back on you
Christmas.
just a little bit.
Christmas.
I got to push back. I don't think Chris Roberts would have announced that Squadron 42 was feature complete if it was a whole 2 years
Well,
away.
you see, Pops. See, what fastcart is saying is that yes, we've gotten the polish stage since last CitizenCon, but now we're coming into the repolish phase for next CitizenCon.
Oh, the polish.
I mean,
Okay,
the thing
all
is,
right, well,
if they give a date and they miss it, that'll be disastrous in my opinion.
I don't think they're going to give a date. I don't think they're going to give a date
I
if they think they're going to miss it.
Don't think so.
They
but
never
I
think
would
they're gonna
say
miss
this.
it. That's the thing.
I have to say this though, Fastcart. I have to agree with Pops. That's way too far off.
way
because
too
like
long.
if I would have to agree with Admiral. If they throw out a playable demo, right, sometime in November, December, and then that's a big long drought.
Yeah, that.
Well, the thing is, remember they have $45 million plus in advertisement money. They have not used that yet.
Yeah.
There's been no
But that's a lot.
advertisement yet.
Wait.
So Squadron
45
42.
million. Wait. Hold on for a second. $45 million is not going to get you that much throughout a whole year.
Right.
No,
that's not a lot of. That's not a lot of money.
That's the minimum.
A lot of
That's the
money in
minimum. That's the
advertising.
minimum. So, but yeah,
I think you're
for
lying
$45 million
with
was the initial investment. Then they got like 15, 25 more. I forget the exact number. So they have way more than 40, not way more, but they have more than 45 million. But I'm saying that's the base. So, but they haven't used that at all yet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
So-
don't know.
Maybe it starts the day after CitizenCon. Think about it.
Yeah.
The holidays. Well, right now, like because of everything, all ad time and ad space on sites and everything is probably more expensive.
Mhm.
And then the holidays, it's more expensive, so they could easily burn through a lot of that. If they're doing heavy.
Yeah, but like
promotion.
I said, that is just my guess. I'm not an expert or anything like that. That's just my feeling.
I
Because
get you.
I, in my opinion, they would want to. I mean, they can't miss a date or they can't miss a quarter. So I would say they put it at the end of next year, and
get you trying to be safe.
or maybe they surprise us and release it early because they actually finish early. But yeah, I would think they would want at least as much lead time as possible. So that's why I say Q4 2025. That's my guess.
I just
Yeah,
I'm just like thinking
me,
it.
fastcart, we agree on 99%, but that's just the 1%.
Yeah, I'm just
We
like,
do. We agree on a lot of stuff, but I think that's just way too
All
much.
right.
'cause if they do
Ah,
TV
yeah.
advertisements, then yeah, that's gonna go.
All right, so but let's move on. But because we do have a bit more show to get through. But yeah, John, this is day 2. Yes, it is 2 days, and almost over says they want me to rescind my statement or there's a riot. I thought that was funny. But yes, so venue open at 8 a.m. That'll be 5 hours, 3 a.m. local time, Eastern. 10 a.m. is 5 a.m. Eastern. Crafting your home. Explore the fundamentals of crafting and base building, including how they combine to enable new opportunities for players and ultimately create the future of life amongst the stars. So base building. What do people think?
I can't wait. Yeah.
Pioneer, then that
Pioneer?
means damn. Hold on for a second. That
I-
means
They got a Pioneer, they got the
Yeah.
Galaxy, and got the
Right.
modules. That
Yeah.
means the modules.
My
will come
hope
out.
is exactly. That's what I was going to say. Modules. I hope we get the modules for the Galaxy. Y'all said earlier
Mm.
about the Argo. Might be a base building. Hope we get more detail on that ship. Yeah.
So Todd Pappy told us
Mhm.
that R&D for base building would begin Q1 of this year. So
Mm,
R&D, to go from that to rolling out for us what they're calling the fundamentals of crafting and base building means they've gone through R&D, chosen a direction, began to iterate in that direction, and is now about to give us the fundamentals of that direction. That means a lot of work has gotten done that they haven't even talked about when it comes to
They've been
crafting
saving
and
it up.
base building.
They've been saving it up.
Yeah, they've been saving it up, and I'm super excited to see how far they've gotten on that.
Okay, so I will give a pot. You want to say something?
No, I was going to ask serious fun question, but go ahead.
Well, go ahead real quick.
No, the thing you said we saw with the when they had the cases that we could put armor in. Remember
Right,
when
that
they
little
showed that?
that little hot social media piece.
Right. Are we?
Yeah.
You think that that's what we're gonna get?
Yeah, I think
Then
that's I
that
think that's
announcement?
I think that functionality is definitely coming, and I think that is also in ships. It's in the new Zeus,
Mm,
and so I think they'll talk about that definitely at CitizenCon. Yeah.
mm, mm.
What I was going to say, real quick, there, crafting your home and talking about crafting. I'm expecting the Endeavor to increase in price. It's been $350 since 2015. I'm expecting the Endeavor to go up to $450. At
That's
least.
all.
I mean,
750 base.
at least minimum
Yeah.
minimum $100.
I'm with
go up.
Admiral. 750 base, and the modules will go up.
I mean, they typically go in increment. I've never seen them go above $100 per increment. Because I'm not saying they never will be released on this day, but I'm saying that when it becomes available to purchase again in IAE, it'll go up $100. And then next year, when the time it's available, it'll go up another $100. So I've never seen them go above $100 per increment. That's me.
I don't think it's going to go up this year because of this, because it's not a base building ship. There's nothing to do with it.
Crafting, science.
Yeah, but remember, they want to have like a lot of the functionality of that ship before it comes out. So I could see it going up when we have a ship that does crafting, beyond the Reclaimer and the Vulture.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll see. I have a feeling, because they've been doing the banishment increments forever now, so...
What's the refining ship, the small one?
Not the Expanse, or you mean the Expanse?
Is that the Expanse? I kind of think the Expanse will be done for this stuff. The Arastra? The hell's the Arastra?
Yeah, that is the other one. That's smaller than the Expanse, I think. Yeah.
Oh, the big one. That's the big one, like a big giant rod. Yeah. That's the big giant. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going to go into, hey, this is a raw material. This is what the types of raw materials you need to make, say, a wrench. And then from a wrench, what do I need to make, a light switch?
Yeah, I don't want to get too
I'm just saying
into
that's what they're going to go into.
Because
I don't want to. I'm not going to go into computer parts, but I mean that's what I think we're going to get into. So I think that's what they're looking at.
I think we're going to see that, but for bigger things, modules for actual bases, like they showed last year. Stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, so 11:15, they have Captains of Industry uncover the ships and ground vehicles that will serve as the primary tool for base building in the verse, revisit a classic, and more. So when they say classic, they got to mean the pioneer.
Yeah.
They got to mean the pioneer when they say classic. Anyone disagree?
Yeah, maybe though. Maybe.
Go ahead, Pops.
No, go ahead. I'm just
I was gonna say, do you think they're gonna roll out the Pioneer this year?
No. Well, I don't say they're gonna roll it out. I'm just saying they revisit. Like how like in like 2 or 3 years ago they revisited the banishment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
hopefully not like that.
They may need to reconcept a little bit, because the Pioneer was 2017, so that was 7 years ago. So yeah.
Do you think we get a tour? Maybe
I don't know, but yeah, I mean a presentation and some reconcept maybe.
Yeah.
It would be nice if they release the ground vehicles that they showed in the base building pics, and kind of one of them looked like an anvil. Like the Anvil Atlas platform. So it'd be nice to see what that thing does and how it works and what you can use it for. And I think the issue is coming. They need to show us what the limitations of all this stuff is at different levels, and like what you need to make a hut in the middle of nowhere, and what do you need to make a palace in the middle of nowhere, and so forth. And like in the middle, and it'd be nice to see what people could do with just a little something small, like an Atlas platform that has construction materials.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then at noon, that'll be 45 minutes after Captains of Industry start. Excuse me. Destroyed My Destination, Star Citizen 1.0. Sorry about that. PvP, PvE, non-combat. What type of game is Star Citizen? If you want answers, join us as we outline a high-level overview of Star Citizen 1.0 and what our intentions are for our epic shared universe.
Oh man, I gotta change now.
Yeah, change what?
Because on the last one the one that's redacted, right?
Oh.
If that's 1.0 there, then I got to take 1.0 out of the redacted part. So
well, that's what we were saying.
Yeah. I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. My apologies. My apologies. Because when I went to the page, the thing was so small, I stopped trying to look at it.
That's why I made it bigger for folks. But yeah, that's what it said.
The other page is bogged down and you can't get in there. The CitizenCon page. So I mean, to the spectrum, but yeah.
One of the things that I see. Go ahead, fastcart.
No, you go ahead real quick.
I was just gonna say one of the things that I see Q4 in the chat was asking was about Tony Z. And my big concern is that this will be the second year where we don't have anything explicit around quantity, the economy, subsumption, etc. This is the one area where I feel like they could, in a high-level way, speak to 1.0, right? Speak to that.
Yeah,
And
I was gonna say
1.0 will include, you know.
Yeah, if Tony D were to show up in any of these, it probably might be this one, the last one.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate. When do y'all think we see 1.0? How far y'all think it's away? Or
see, I got in trouble when I first guessed. I'm going to stay quiet this time.
No, don't you let them turn down your light fast card. You keep guessing.
Go ahead and guess.
Fast card. I'll leave you with this. More and more and more. I don't know where we're going to.
Okay.
We'll Captain Hollywood for
I don't know either.
But serious one, you have a guess when 1.0 will appear, I guess?
I guess the way that they're saying this, I think it'll be when the high level features are done.
Well, wait, let me get a clarification. Pops, are you looking for a date, or are you looking for what serious fun you're talking about?
No, just like serious fun.
Okay, I thought you were looking for a date. My bad.
You wanted a date.
I'll give them both. I'll give them both. I think it'll be
Yeah.
when those features are complete, and I think that will be it's October of 24. I think that'll be holiday December 26th.
December 26th. Okay, because I was going to say 2 years.
Yeah.
Wait, you think it's going to come out the day after Christmas?
Well,
no, the day before New Year's.
in 2026.
Wait, 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December
1.0.
Oh, 1.0.
Fish, you have a guess?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Okay. Kusanagi?
You don't want to hear my guess, because my guess takes into consideration there are 2 more Squadron 42 games after this, which is why I say if it comes out Q4 2024, and then a year for each of those, so it's more akin to Serious Fun. So I guess that would push that to about so 2027 at the earliest, I think. 2024, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Here they come again.
They're like crazy.
I wasn't going to say anything this time, Jade. I wasn't going to say anything.
You were streaming remote, Jade. She's out there like being chased around.
Yeah, no, this is a daily, this is just my nightly thing here. So I'll push back on the whole, they've got to do the other 2 Squadron 42s. I feel as though that might have already been done. Remember, they're not, how can I put it?
They're polishing.
They could be finished, yes.
Yeah, they could be finishing, right? So I will say this. When you said 2027, that was the year I was going to say too. Just because I feel, all of these guesses are lacking information, including mine, because we know what they're going to show us. If it's a really scaled back idea, like we all have ideas of what we want in 1.0, but if it's something that's just really scaled back, it could be 2026.
I mean, what I was going to say beforehand is that Griffin was doing, we had a show last week or a week before, recently, put it that way. We had a show recently, and Griffin brought up the point of how in 2016 they did a whole extensive roadmap for 3.0 and beyond, and they went up to 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, then 4.0. So I'm expecting something similar here in this year. They'll give an expansive roadmap beyond,
so this is
beyond
a
a
copy
quarter.
and paste of 2016? Because we still have to talk about
That's
farming
my
again.
plight
We'll
right
probably see
now.
farming in this.
So not quite that bad, but something similar to that. So that's what I'm expecting. So as far as when Star Citizen 1.0, maybe I split the difference, say 2.5 years.
2.5. Oh,
Yeah. So it's still 20. I guess 2027, but more like the summer, or
How many
maybe
systems
yeah,
would you like by then?
maybe. But that's my guess.
How many systems would you like? If we get, say we get 2, I'm gonna be nice and say we get 2 new systems. Like when it releases 1.0, how many systems do you want to be out to come with it?
Most people have been guessing 4 or 5, or maybe like something like 10 maximum. I'm not maximum, but at the minimum, 4 or 5 basically. So we have Pyro, Stanton, maybe next, obviously next, and then a few others after that.
yeah, may I take a step? I think we will one day get, I know we're getting Pyro 1, maybe next, and that, but I think and hope that one time we get maybe like 5 systems at once. I think that would be phenomenal.
That could be what the
least.
presentation is on CitizenCon. They may
Yeah.
drop 5 of them on us.
They might
At
drop
least,
5.
yeah. So maybe I mean, it'd be great if they could drop to at least 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking 3 or 5, 2,
Mhm.
3 or 5 at one time.
Yeah.
I mean, because like we're
That'd be
supposed to get
amazing.
100, and like 5. That means it's gonna
Well,
take 20 years to get.
Don't say
You know what I'm
supposed
saying?
to. They want to give us 100. They want to give us 100. But yeah.
They already have the law. They know what's going on. I mean, I know they're just waiting to get these tools and then they could just hit, copy and paste, and it just goes
So-
everywhere. And then, yeah, they
So
have the systems.
To answer your question, Admiral, I'm going to say 6. Pyro?
You think we're getting 6? Oh,
Yeah,
total when
Pyro-
we get 1.0?
Mm-hmm. Pyro, Nyx, Magnus, Castra, Kano,
Terra?
and Terra.
Oh, Terra.
All right.
Looking forward to
Before
Terra.
everyone else gives six systems, I do want to move on. Unfortunately, we are not running behind per se, but we are spending a lot of time on this topic. But I just want to say, noon they have their Stars in My Destination, starts in 1.0. Then the venue closes at 2:30 p.m. local. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. And then at 4 p.m., I guess to allow people time to eat and whatever, you have Into the Atmosphere, 2954 at the Viva Studios, Water Street, Manchester, UK. This is an off-site that requires a ticket. How much is that ticket? You remember, Suez Fund? For the Atmo?
I don't. I could pull it up. I'm VIP over there too.
Is that Atmo Esports?
Yep.
Yes. Now, while we're waiting for Suez Fund to get back to us, now that we go from 4 p.m. to midnight. So yeah, they got it. That's gonna be our thing. Looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure it'll be streamed, but we'll see. All right then. Let me go back to the normal. Oops. Go back to the normal resolution. And then we've already covered this. They released the map a bit ago. I'm still interested in what this Hornet thing is, but as far as I know, they didn't change anything with the schedule thing. So yeah.
Hey,
Right.
Cap, I'm sorry. Can I ask Cap a question?
Yeah, it's $90.
$90 for VIP.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your question?
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna move away from the little map thing. I was just gonna ask Cap if he has access to that what is that, the little the Addison Lounge?
Yes, sir.
This thing?
You do? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you think they'll allow you to film it and show it?
They last year they let content creators stream almost everywhere. So yeah, I think I
Okay.
could do that. I could tell you that last year. Yeah, you were there last year. The VIP section was dead.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Didn't even know
Yeah.
where. Didn't even know it was.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
saw it was a couple of tables sitting out there, but
Yeah, I mean, I stepped in just to step in to say I could step in, and then I stepped out because there wasn't anything happening.
You got your money's worth.
You could have started everything if you did that.
Yeah.
I want to bring up Broken AI. It was a comment that he brought up much earlier ago when we were talking about day one. And he did say day two looks pretty lacking. It's so short compared to day one.
Day two, you may feel that way, but probably because the atmosphere thing is 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. That's probably what that is, in my opinion.
Whoa,
My
my goodness, from 4 to midnight.
Yeah.
Is that what that- Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so that's why it seems like it's less, but we'll probably be getting more. But yeah. All right, so that is Citizen. Well, we got more CitizenCon stuff coming up, but this is a tweet that came out today. In fact, building this universe together has been an incredible journey, and we couldn't have done it without you. Today, as we celebrate Star Citizen's birthday, October 10th, we invite you to share your favorite Star Citizen moment, whether it's a screenshot, photo, or clip that captures a special memory. Submit your entry here on Twitter or X, and they'll choose 10 of you to fly home in the Hornet F-17 Mark II as a token of their appreciation. So they're having a contest. So they want you to submit a video or a photograph, and you have a chance to win a Hornet F-17 Mark II. And then moving on from that, this came up yesterday, in fact. So 48 hours left to grab your last chance ticket for CitizenCon 2054. Will you be joining us in person or catching it on live stream? But CitizenCon.com. So you have 2 more days, or 1 more day, because it came out yesterday. You have 24 hours to get your ticket to CitizenCon. And this is still on the maintenance. Yeah, so the CitizenCon page is down for some reason, but I do have the ticket. The ticket availability is. Let me reload real quick just to make sure.
It's not down. You just click. Well, let me see. Oh yeah, it is down. Never mind.
Thank you, Jade. You're wrong. I get to say that.
Because I had the cached version of it, and I didn't think it was down when I reloaded it, but then it is down.
But yeah, so it's still $250 for the normal access, and it's still available, and should have another 24 hours before it goes away. No longer available. So if you haven't get in yet, and y'all going, this is the last 24 hours before it goes away. So letting y'all know. All right. Speaking of birthday for Star Citizen, today is October 10th. Citizen Day. I got this from Jade. So thank you for putting this in the Discord, Jade.
Yep.
So Citizen Day is a holiday observed annually in UEE. It is October 10th. It was established to recognize the achievements of humans who have attained citizenship through civic responsibility, military service, or altruistic work, or other positive and impactful contribution to their communities. Giving money doesn't hurt. It also is the day which new citizens are formally recognized. The recognition ceremony takes place on Citizen Day Conference, also known as CitizenCon, an event held in a new city in UAE every year. It was primarily seen as a bank holiday until 2734, when Gala Messer IX used a xenophobic propaganda to turn it into a tool booth for military recruitment, and held a lavish celebration in honor of citizen sacrifice for the betterment of the UAE. In the second half of the 28th century, anti-Messer activists on terror used the holiday to recruit others to their cause. After the message fell, the new Imperium Games held the first Citizen Day conference in New York City, Earth Soul Free, on October 10th, 2793. So that is the history of Citizen Day.
Yeah, and out at Levski, we don't celebrate this. No, but seriously, in the lore, it's, the people in Terra, a lot of the people, like it says here, they protest. They have, dissidents, and they protest a lot of the UE's policies that they see as oppressive. And so you can imagine that outside of the UE, this isn't really a thing that is celebrated. It's more or less mocked. There have been lore pieces about it, and there's also this thing about it triggering crime sprees.
Mm-hmm.
It's notorious for triggering what some people refer to as citizen day crime sprees, where criminal organizations and opportunists exploit the heightened festivities and security relaxations to carry out illegal activities, from smuggling operations to outright attacks. So there's something for everybody for around Citizen Day.
Okay.
So is this the purge?
Yeah,
Is that what
right.
it is?
Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
this is Star Citizen's birthday, October 10th. This is the day, and in 2012, Swiss Roberts had the GDC presentation. So yeah, this is why this day is auspicious, as they say, and it's 2 days after my birthday. So yeah,
And,
there's
and
that.
this is also good if they ever want to put CitizenCon or some type of CitizenCon in the game, like a lot of people kind of want. This is how they'll do it, because CitizenCon actually is a thing in the Star Citizen universe. It's not talking about the game, but the whole idea of citizenship.
Yeah, I would
All
love
right.
that. I would love for CitizenCon to be in the game,
Yeah, me too.
and you go
Oh, that'd be
somewhere
cool.
and make
Yeah.
I
announcements
mean,
in
talk
game.
about having 1,000 people in one place. So
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, just to remind you real quick, they are having contests. So if you want to submit a picture and try to get an F7 Mark II as a token, go ahead and try that. Because so yeah, and this is CitizenCon, Citizen Day. Sorry. All right, so I think that's enough of CitizenCon for one show, for at least until next week, anyway. And now we have All-Way PTU Star Citizen Alpha 3.24.2. Patch note just came out yesterday. There isn't this is still the most recent one, right? I hope.
Yes.
Okay. So this is available for all backers. Starting you receive 15 million. Shared player count is 100. Stability bug fixes, the Juice ES and CL. Evocati owners will receive these in the build. And owners, okay, and owners. So if you do have one, you'll have in the build too. Vehicle HUD and MFD rework. New characters created DNA, and that's where the tattoo came in. New aesthetic and rock cave system. Flight tuning and archetype balance ongoing and during PTU. Quantum fuel adjustment and new arena commander update. Quite a few known issues, I won't go through those. Features the gameplay system vehicles. Increase opacity of the shield hologram materials in the vehicle RTT shelf and target status MFD riser cast. Ships and MFD and HUD UI polish path, and MFD and the Annunciator audio polish path. So they have quite a few bug fixes. Technical, they fix 6 client crashes, fix 5 server crashes, and fix a server deadlock. So good on them. So Jade, how
Yes.
soon until this is out?
No. Do you remember what my last prediction was?
No.
Because I didn't make one.
3 weeks ago.
It was 3 weeks ago, exactly. So I'm going to say by Monday.
Monday? Oh, really? It looked that good.
Yeah, and they're working through the weekend.
All right. Speaking of working through the weekend, all backers tech preview. This should happen today. In fact, playtest round 6. I'm not going to go through this, but you have the today's another chance to check the latest update and new matching playtest on Tech TV channel. This test will be up for 24 hours, so you still have quite a few hours left. To test further updates and replication messaging queue, along with the server matching to test configuration performance. So, Jay, did you have a chance to participate in this one or no?
Yes, I did. Yeah, so I got home just around the time that they were doing the 1,000-player test, and I wasn't able to get in that one. But then not long after that, they decided to do the 2,000-player test, and I did get in that one.
How did that go?
Yeah.
Interesting. It reminded me of the 1,000-player test the last time around. Series Fun, were you in it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
You want
there.
to continue?
Well, I was just gonna say that I saw you in the global chat, so I knew you were in there somewhere. And the rush to get onto the tram at New Babbage was one of the craziest and most enjoyable experiences I've had as Star Citizen. It was hilarious.
How many people?
Maybe 70.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The trams were
Crazy.
full. The trains
Yeah.
and all that were full.
And then we got over to the space station, and the experience of trying to get your personalized hangar from those elevators felt like it took the playtest back to a couple generations before that with 2,000 players. But I had display info equals 3 up, and I was looking at the shards, and I was in there until it got to 1880. And I heard that it got higher than that. So
Yeah, when I joined, it was actually at 1997. So if we didn't get to 2000, we got really close.
yeah.
And then after that, they they got enough data on that, and they decided that they were going to leave up 800 players. And that feels pretty good. And you can jump in and try it out now if you want. But that feels like the way 600 players felt in the last test.
Thank you for the 400 bits. Appreciate it, Troop. So what they're saying is they had almost enough players to party like it was 1999. You said
Yeah.
1970, 1997.
Yeah, 1997. I'm almost sure they got to 99. Yeah, maybe even 2000.
Okay. So once we posted a continuation in this thread, thank you all for joining us today in the server messaging test. Below you found new notable changes in this build. Notable changes, stability improvement, including addressing the crash that we've seen in the last test. We have made changes in the territory distribution algorithm to distribute them among the DGS and the mesh, and this should make for more balanced DGS performance across the mesh. Additional performance data capture, we made some changes in how they gather performance data, include more information about which specific DGS and the mesh them and what time to capture. Display info net will now show how many players are on that specific DGS with you and connected across the mesh. Minimal behind the scenes changes that may not be noticeable but continue to improve performance and stability, as well as laying the groundwork for functionality that will arrive later. So yeah, Sis, when you put that display info up, you notice that was a change or what?
Well, two things I noticed when I had that up was the shard and server count and the server FPS. And the server FPS was, at that 5 to 9 FPS level that we had been playing with prior to all of this meshing work. But there were 2,000 people on the server, right? So I was kind of good with that. And to Jade's point, she's made it a couple times now. Where we are now with increased numbers feels like where they were back a couple iterations ago, right? With lower numbers, and now when they retreat down to those lower numbers, it feels better than it did, and it feels pretty good. So if you were to jump in now on that tech preview at 800, that would feel like almost normal gameplay. But that's 800. That shows you the progress that they're making.
Yeah, it's vast progress in a pretty short iteration cadence, because like when you think about it, we did a 2,000 player test today when there were no intermediate steps either between 1,000 to 2,000. We went straight from 1,000 to 2,000. So that tells me that maybe they're, well, I don't want to say goals, but I feel like they're going to push and push and push to see just how far this tech can take it.
All right.
Fast, try refreshing the. I seem to get on RSI right now.
Say it again.
Try refreshing RSI. If you turn onto it, I can get onto it now.
Oh, well, we're past that page, so it doesn't matter, but thank you. But what we will do is take a quick commercial break, because I forgot about that. I forgot to put it in my notes. So yeah, let's take a quick commercial break. It'll be about a minute, and here we go. So yes, thank you all for joining us. I hope you're all having fun watching it and hearing the discussion. Yes, we do. If you do want to take part in the discussion, click the Discord link and come on in. But we do want to say thank you for our Patreon, thank you for our subscribers, thank you for the followers, thank you for the bits that you rate us. We always appreciate the support. And thank you for buying our merchandise. We sell mugs, we sell t-shirts, and sell clothing. So yeah, that's I always appreciate for people who want to support it. Thank you. Coming up, we are doing Soul Talk is back, obviously, as you can see, continuing on Thursday tradition. Soul Voices will be on Saturday with Griffin Gaming before he leaves for CitizenCon, and then we have another show on Sunday. Oh yeah, I believe it's CitizenCon related, but yeah, I forgot the title. We'll talk about that more when the show ends. And we are back. The break has ended. Welcome back, everybody. All right then.
Yeah,
was
sorry
that,
about
Emma?
that. It looked like my my Twitch thing was frozen, so I had to refresh the stream. Sorry.
No problem. All right. Okay, so this is something GoMap made note of. This is the Juice CL. How do you sell the joke book? Not yet. We'll work on that. Thank you for the idea. I get together with the other producers about that. But yes, this is a picture from GoMap ATL. Thank you for letting us see this. But this is the Zeus CL, and this is the back of it. And people have made a notice saying you can't park the Ursa rover inside the UCL. The back is, the opening is too small. And so they have this big space for the cargo, but they won't allow you to put the Ursa rover inside, and that's causing a huge uproar in the community. People are saying they're gamifying it, and people are not liking it. Some of the people who are putting devil's advocate say, well, they have other ships that you can put the Ursa rover in. So you just buy that ship instead, but the other ships don't have as much cargo space as they do CL, so check and balances. So yeah, what do people think?
I think that they wouldn't even care if it weren't for the NERSA. No, I'm serious. I don't think they would care about this.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not disagreeing. But yeah.
Oh, we're talking about the
Anyone
cargo. I thought you were talking about the rock. Sorry, can the rock fit in that?
No.
No,
I doubt it.
looks like very kind of narrow at the entrance there.
There's no clearance, I don't think, for that
Right.
that arm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that'll fit. Plus, people like GoMap was saying that you have to cut off the wheels in order to pull the Ursa rover or the NERSA inside the bay. So I mean, what's the point if you can't have the wheels, right?
Right.
Oh, Square don't say the rock fits. But probably not the rock. Excuse me, sorry about that. But probably not the rock DS.
Yeah. That's cool though, Square. I'm glad to know that. You know, CIG could do.
Say not all ships can be all things. That's true. That is true. What were you going to say, Jade?
This won't please the people that want the medevac Ursa, but I always said that there should be a vehicle that's an enclosed rover, right? Like the Ursa is the only enclosed rover until we get the Origin rover, right? And yeah, and so like I'm thinking both of those are pretty big and bulky. Neither of them would fit on a 400i, right? It would be really cool if they had like an enclosed rover that's the size that would fit in a 400i, and it would fit in this too.
Okay. But yeah, I just want to bring that to people's attention. That is not the uproar for this week, but one of the concerns people have, and yeah, that is. If you want to get the UCL, I was thinking about getting the UCL, but if it can't fit some of the stuff, I'm just gonna keep my Mercury. Unless there's something else that the UCL comes with that change my mind. We won't see when it comes out. But there's anyone else is they still looking for the UCL, or the small opening make them change their mind? No comment?
I have the ES anyway.
Okay.
Nothing on God's green earth will make me change my mind about my Zeus.
Okay. All right.
I love my Zeus. I do have one thing if in case anybody from CIG. There's a major problem with, and that is that you've used a lifting body design and it flies worse than a flying brick, aka the Cutlass. It should be as agile or more agile than the Cutlass. It should be more aerodynamic in a thick atmosphere than the Cutlass make it so. That's all.
All right. We're gonna skip the next one and go to the roadmap from last week. I know this is from last week, but I just want to cover it quickly. They do this every other week, so we're quickly getting one next week, but this is from last week. So, notable changes for October 2nd. Release view, release view. The following cards have been passed to the final review and been tackled to committed for Alpha 324.2. Excuse me, sorry. The RSI Juice Mark II CL, building and balancing and implementing the RSI small multi-crew cargo ship is into the game. The Mark II ES, or Zeus Mark II ES, building, balancing, and implementing the RSI small multi-crew ship, the ES, into the game. Okay, they take out cargo, but this is exploration. I wonder why they didn't put exploration instead of cargo in there. Anyway, MFD rework and new displays. Rebuilding a ship multi-function display on the building block, including new design functionality and customization options. This update will also include a select number of updated HUD, giving greater visibility as well as manufacturer-based visual overhaul. That's all for this week. So yeah, going back to the RSI Mark II ES, why they say that they left out the description for the ES?
Why they left out what?
For the CL, they had cargo ship.
Mm-hmm.
For the ES, they had the exact same description, but there's no description for cargo. They just left it blank. Why do you think they did that for the ES?
I don't know. They're coming again. Sorry.
They're coming to take you away, ho ho. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, if I were to get a juice, it'll be the CL. All right, and the Day of Vara. This came out recently. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I just want to remind people that this is out. They do have contests. The annual Pop Pumpkin decorating contest, spectacular face-off, and they have the coin right there. Click kills and earn a killer coin. That's something you can do in game. Limited pack. They have the spooky starter pack. The cutter, and got the Shulin, and the splatter pack. I mean, seeing that, they must come with LTI because it's over 1,000. Hold on a second. I got the Purple Haze paint, lifetime insurance. Okay, and the VFG hanger. So yeah, LTI. And that is the Warbond, and then you get the other one. No, there's the Warbond also. Okay, bricks, thrillers, and killers back. So that's got to come with LTI again because it's over 1,000. That's just check to make sure. Comes with all the paint. And lifetime insurance. And it comes to air view. Oh wow. Comes to the air view instead of VFC. That's weird, but okay. And that is the paint, the pack. And you got the paint. They got the 4-pack. The Carrot, Shulin, Terrapin, and the Zeus Mark II. Any of these strike anyone here for being something that they would want to get? No, I don't.
There's colors.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these colors.
Yeah, they're not for me. That's all I'll say.
I like the point
Makes
that
more sense, I think.
I like the point that they're unusual. You know, they're different because I like to see different. But yeah, they're not for me.
You know what I do like is the pattern. Like I would love it if we could if we had a quote hex code system where we could change the color of each of those two colors to something else. Because the pattern's cool, like that, like splashed paint, but I just don't like the colors they used. Yeah, exactly. As a doctor, like a red blood splatter on a black.
Okay, yeah, that would work. I was gonna say the Shulin. I don't own a Shulin, but I think it looks cool. It just started to be. I have enough ships that the Shulin doesn't really fit for my fleet. But yeah, I normally I would like the paint on the Shulin, but this one doesn't look good to me. But maybe if it was red and black instead of this, I'd be more appreciative or something. And they have the Ghoulish green paint. This is from previous year. You got a spooky gear. You get $19.20 US dollars. You can get all 4 or 6 packs, sorry. And a subscriber flare. We didn't cover this, but they do have a new flare for this month. They got the posters, and they got a gun, or 2 guns, and this is the stuff from previous subscribers too. Because I am a subscriber, so that's why I'm able to see this stuff.
What was that thing in that glass thing?
Oh, that's an old ass subscriber flare. That came out years ago. I would be surprised if that works. I mean, if obviously they're selling it, it probably works. But yeah, the compulsory magnet skull. It's about head high, and yeah, you can put it in your hand. But yeah, that's a legacy one.
Alien race we're supposed to find somewhere.
Yeah,
like an animal.
Here it is. An aquatic predator, the hunter, the ocean depth of LS4. The compulsory magnets could grow up to 12 meters in size, and for both plants and animals. Yeah.
There's nothing in the lore
it will eat you.
What was that, Pops?
Just wondering if anything else in lore was about that.
Yeah, you got the whole thing at the bottom right there, so you can check that out.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, they're dead.
And they got their feature ships, 17 ships. And what's interesting about this Day of the Vile thing is that none of these ships have Warbond special sales going on. So they're all, flat price, and there's no Warbond with special OCI or special insurance or anything like that. So maybe they're waiting for CitizenCon, or maybe they're waiting for IAE. But there's 17 ships with the paints and everything like that. So yeah, check that out. Up next we have, this is the Whitley guide for Idris. I read some of this. It came out on my birthday, so I appreciate that for the birthday present. But to give some background about the Idris and the different types of civilian Idris at the bottom, civilian examples. So I thought that was cool. Anyone had a chance to read this?
Yeah, I read it. It was interesting to see that it was the Tavaran Wars that led to the development of the Idris, and it wasn't driven by Vandal, that it was driven by a previous conflict. So that was one of the interesting things I took away from it.
Okay. And then you have the Squadron 42. I got to go back to the top. We did cover this earlier in the show, but I just want to say that this is out, the monthly report. You're pretty light on details because what we guess is a presentation coming out soon, so it may give more details than CitizenCon, but yeah, they're pretty light on details this month. All right. Yes. The 2024 buyback token schedule. This came out. That came out, but on Monday they replenished our buyback token on October 7th. And someone asked when is the 2025 schedule going to be released? And Freya responded that they got you. And the 2025 buyback token schedule was put up yesterday. So. Yeah, Monday, January 6th, Monday, April 7th, Monday, July 7th, and Monday, October 6th in 2025. So that's when the buyback schedule is. If you're concierge, you will get 2 tokens. If you're below concierge, you only get 1. Then a couple more. They had a buyback token issue. Basically, they were rolling out the token, but it takes a few hours, but you should get 2 if you owe 2. So it should be resolved. I got 2 in my hangar on my buyback. So yeah. And then before we get to the Machinima. Oh yes. Yesterday there was an issue with the website. There's still an issue with the website because you can't load the CitizenCon page. But when you find out, because I do 30 days, and my 30 day was over yesterday, so I could not log into the site. But yeah, they took care of it, and it took like 40 minutes for it to come back before I can log in again. So if people have issues, try to log in now, it should be fine. Sorry about that. All right then. Now here's the thing. We haven't done Machinima in a while, and typically we try to do Machinimas that are shorter variety. But two Machinimas came out, one came out today, one came out yesterday. So I'm gonna try to do both of them, I guess. Even though they're all 16 minutes long. The first one is from Kalani, the $50 million job. It had our very own Yo-Yo Meg and Abi Johan in this. And then the second one is Iceland Episode 1, Release and Revenge. This had ODG and Citizen Her. So I just want to highlight those. But most of these are 16 minutes long. We'll do the first one, come back and talk about it, and then we'll do the second one. So this is the $15 million job by Kalani.
Ah, there he is. Hey, Kenzo.
Ah, Lonnie.
Gotta be honest, wasn't expecting you to be in a place this swanky.
And why is that exactly?
Well, I mean, you fly a Corsair. So, said you have a job?
Yes, but I should tell you up front, you're not the first person to come for this contract.
Okay, who else is in the running?
They prefer to remain discreet.
Ah, well, what's the competition?
Well, I've got a package that seems to be lost in transit. I need it delivered ASAP. Payout is $50 million.
Whoa, what's the package?
The less you know, the better. The courier's last known location is Zephyr. I suggest you start there.
Ooh, I'm guessing the other guy has a head start?
You should probably get moving.
1, 2.
Oh, my soul, wake with the morning, honor the sunlight, hope is dawning. Oh, my soul, drawn by another, open your hands in sweet surrender.
Of course. The other guy is already here. Did he bring a warden? Ooh. Alrighty, let's see if we can't figure out what this is all about. This place is a ghost town. It's like no one even... Oh. Fuck. Alright, note to self. This guy is fucking ruthless. Got it. Is that a loot box? This guy's probably so busy looking for a computer, he missed a perfectly good crate. Let's see what's in here.
Find anything good in there for me?
Fuck. I mean, are you interested in rotten patambu or pink quick flares?
You get one more sentence before I decide if I should kill you.
Are you really my competition? Kenzo usually keeps better company than this.
You've got balls, kid. But you've also got good timing. Come on, get up.
Okay.
I found the delivery manifest for our employer's trinket. Turns out the package was last pinged at the distribution center near the North Pole. Best guess is someone saw the contents and wanted to keep it for themselves.
Oh, that's not gonna be easy.
Exactly.
So you want to team up? Not sure I want to partner with a mass murderer, even with 25 million on the line.
First off, they were like that when I got here. But more importantly, you get 15.
15?
Hey, I found the intel. You're welcome to go alone, but it would be a shame for you to end up in Klesher because of a little greed.
Fine. Let's take my ship, though. Lower EM profile means we can get closer to the facility.
I'll get my gear and meet you at the ship.
Kalani, by the way.
Acheron.
Alright, good and hydrated, got a fistful of med pens. Am I gonna need a tiger claw? Yeah, why not? Never know where you're gonna need to open a door that's... Whoa! Don't you think you're a little over-prepared?
Rather be over-prepped than dead.
You know, fair enough. Oh yeah, that's definitely the place. Maintenance hall should be about a mile or so from here.
Okay, shift change happens in an hour. We get in quiet, we get out quiet. Copy?
Copy. But on the way in, I did see a cutter sitting on the landing pad on the roof, should things go awry. Not that they're going to.
Hey. Yeah? You ever wonder why we're here?
Well, it's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence? It's like a plan and stuff. I don't know, man. It keeps me up at night.
What? No, I mean, why are we here in this distribution center?
Give me 1 second.
Oh,
fuck, wrong button.
Hello.
We've been
trying to reach you regarding your...
Hold on.
Your current warranty may have expired.
Did you hear that?
What button? Okay, thank God. Alright.
Wait. What was all that stuff about God?
Okay,
Oh,
good to go.
Nothing.
Come on.
You want to talk about it?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Seriously, though, why are we out here?
it ain't you, Toby. About time you showed up. Wait, who are you?
Acheron!
What?
He wasn't a threat.
Maybe not.
Okay, well, can you please just try to refrain from killing any more civilians?
They're Hurston assets. They'll be fine.
Oh shit.
Huh? They really need to fix those damn elevators.
I think he saw us.
No, just wait a second.
Oh shit. Sorry. I had an itch.
Let's just get this over with.
Uh-oh.
Keep your hands on that box and I'll let you keep them.
The hands or the contents of the box?
Both.
Wait. Fatbird?
Oh. Hey, Kalani. How's it going?
Could be much worse. How about you? You definitely don't look like you're supposed to be here.
That's 'cause I'm not. Are you gonna point that thing at me the entire time?
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry about him. I don't really think he has too many friends.
I have plenty of friends.
Sure. Whatever you say.
So, what brings you to the Farnsway Executive Offices today?
Well, our client ordered something and it seems it never made it past this distribution center.
Green and gold with fluorescent glow. Seen anything like that?
Like that?
Oh, well, I'll be damned.
Hey! You're not...
Acheron!
Can we go now?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Go on ahead without me. I still need to find a way to take back my ship.
Would a Tiger Claw help?
Actually, yes.
Oh, hey Fatbird.
Yeah, what's up?
Good luck.
Thanks. I hope we cross paths sometime again soon.
Likewise, my friend.
Kalani, come on.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, shit.
Huh? Hey, drop your weapon now.
Talking to me?
You goofy ass looking, ship stealing motherfuckers.
Ha! Well, bet you're glad you didn't shoot him, aren't you?
Shut your mouth and move your feet.
Is dawning. Oh, my soul, drawn by another. Open your hands in sweet surrender. Sing your hallelujah. Sing your hallelujah.
What a rush, huh? Alright, I think we're off their radar, so we can take it nice and slow until we get to Zephyr. Oh, shit. We got two tailing us.
Guess I'm not overprepared after all.
Acheron, looks like we got a third and a C1. Wait, Fatbird?
What the? Oh shit! Peel off! Peel off!
Acheron, what just happened back there? Are you, alive?
Yeah, your friend is a menace.
Hello again, my friend.
Fatbird, you crazy son of a bitch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Yeah.
Take it easy out there.
See you later, Quasi-Grazer. Man, I love having good friends.
Is that supposed to be some kind of dig?
I mean, does a shoe fit? Well, I've done a lot worse jobs for a lot less money. Not bad. But why would you pay $50 million for someone to retrieve something that you already bought? I mean, hypothetically speaking, how much do you think we could get if we just sold it ourselves?
I like you, kid. It's a shame I have to do this.
And we're back. So I'm gonna mute this and go back to the beginning. So yeah, what do people think?
Pretty good, very good.
And again, that had Abby Johan and Yoga Mag from Soul Citizen fame. So yeah, but that is from Kalani, the $50 million job.
I think that well, it was super, super, super professional. All the shots were just like, I don't know, just amazing. Whoever put this together, like Kalani, and if they have a crew, they definitely have studied like cinematography. I'm not happy about Meg. Why you gotta kill off Meg so quick? But other than that,
she didn't even last 15 minutes.
yeah. Oh, I thought that was funny too. Somebody running through with a hospital gown. I don't know if that was intended, or if it was just something where they're like, let's just
Probably
leave that in. Okay.
I don't know. Anyone else?
The part I found funny is that we're still getting in spam insurance calls. That was kind of funny to add that in there.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? All right. So yeah, that is $50 million job from Kalani, featuring our very own Abby Johan and Yo-Yo Mag. Yo-Yo Mag, better luck next time, I guess. Get a spring roll. No, I'm kidding. And then we had this one. So it's Spices episode 1, released in event. This is also 16 minutes, but let's check it out.
Come on, keep it moving.
Soraya Hearth.
Sir.
Time's up. Step forward. Don't think we'll miss you much, Hearth. Have you gotten that sticky-fingered habit of yours under control yet?
Is that your way of saying you'll miss me?
Fuck off. Stanton has plenty of trouble waiting for someone like you.
You're saying that like I'm not looking for it.
Mace. She's getting out today. What if she finds out? She's not stupid. She'll know I set her up.
Let her figure it out. She can't touch you or me for that matter. If she tries, I'll take care of it. Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
It wasn't supposed to go this far. Just a simple frame job, to get her out of the way for a bit. Now I'm starting to think we've gone too far.
We didn't go far enough. You should have done worse. And she deserves everything she got. Saraya's a snake, and we don't leave snakes alive.
Regardless, Mace, we need a plan, in case she wants to hit back.
Whoa, there she is. Still as beautiful as ever.
A year in Clusher, and that's the first thing you say to me. God, I miss you so much.
Are you ready to go home? I have a surprise waiting for you.
A surprise? What kind of surprise?
Come on, babe. You know I don't do spoilers. How does it feel to be out?
You're really gonna sit here and ask me that question? Like you're in Clasher? Really?
Fantastic, right? Better than what you were. Because I mean, obviously you were breathing in your own air. It means, you know how you are with that, right?
Oh, okay. But you seem to like it whenever we kiss. So, yeah. There's my surprise. It's a Pico. Thanks, babe.
And that's the first, babe. I still have another surprise waiting for you.
Why are we here?
I told you, no spoilers. Come on, follow me.
Whoa. Babe.
So, are you up for low flying?
Whoa. Want a race?
I'm not gonna take it easy on you.
Oh, nice. Passing on your left.
Oh, no, you don't.
Got you. That's what you get. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Wow. What do you think happened?
I don't know. But let's be careful. Go find out.
Yeah.
Everyone here is dead already. What about over there by you?
Yeah, seems alright. This guy's dead too.
Seems like we're done out here. Let's go inside and check out the MSR. Okay, babe. Turn on the lights. I'll go ahead and do a sweep. Aw, shit. Stay here. All clear.
Bored, huh? I'm sure I can find something for you to do.
I can't believe how lucky we are to have found an MSR. Do you think you can get it running again?
I don't know. Let me run a diagnostic. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Let's see if we can make it purr.
Alright. No go, babe.
Okay, let me try something.
Okay, give it a go.
We have power.
I can't count the ways that you've lost my faith. You caused me pain. Feels
I
like
can't fucking believe this. 3 gifts in one day?
I guess that counts as surprise number 3. We're now the owners of a new MSR. Ready to go home?
I'd love nothing more.
Why are we even here? I can handle this myself.
Mace, she has connections. And if she takes care of it, it won't be traced back to us.
You're kind of off the beaten path, aren't you?
My bad. I forgot there was a extra credit ending. Well, yes, that was Iceberg, episode 1, released in November from the Citizen Studios, from Oduzi and Citizen Her. What do people thought?
I thought the story was unique and interesting. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I think kudos to Citizen Her and Odeezy. Definitely. I think this is their first long or lengthy machinima. They've done shorts previously or so, but definitely a good job. Good job on the first long lengthy machinima, excuse me.
Okay. Any others?
Let's see. Well, one thing I noticed, I hope that they put in the game, citizens makeup. I hope that we're able to, I don't know if you would call it right, like a day-night look that you could go and change. Because you know, like that. Because I see when she's at the beginning, she has that. Now I don't know if she did it at one time or another time, you know. And
I think it was after she got out of prison, right? The Crusher.
right, if she got out, and then because I don't know some of the scenes with the gold on her face and the dark scenes kind of threw it off a little bit. But I understand, you know, that was her choice, and makeup, there's nothing wrong with it. But it was, you know, in some of the dark scenes, the gold makeup kind of threw the shot off. But I thought the only other thing I thought was, if you know Odeezy and Citizen Her, the kissing thing was just that was just, it was funny, but
okay,
you know. But.
Anyone else before I go?
Yeah. Yeah, this was incredible. I didn't know they could do this. Like, this is the first time I've seen. Like, I'm super happy and impressed, and I want more. So, you know, to ODZ, Citizen Her, everybody involved, like, yeah, give us more. It looks like they're going to from that end scene. And what I would say about both of these machinimas we've seen today is I feel like they've upped the quality level in both storytelling and a lot of the shots they're getting. And both of them made use of a lot of new things, you know, that we now have. So yeah, I love Machinima. I love what this community can put together. And this was, I have no more words other than keep going, keep doing this. And I look forward to it. And I hope somehow CIG can make it so we can watch stuff like this in our ships or in our base. Yeah, in game. Yeah. Oh, and that song at the end, if it sounded familiar, it's because it's exactly the same song that was in the RSI Links commercial.
You stole my answer. I was gonna say that was the one thing I was gonna say. That the RSI Links trailer commercial is one of my screensavers, and on my personal PC. And that song, I think it's called "Last Mistake." And
yes.
Yeah, so I made a comment about that in the video, so you can scroll down and you can see it. But yeah. And one thing I will say. When they was getting reacquainted with each other, the volume for the voices were kind of low, so I wasn't sure if we were supposed to miss that or if that was supposed to be you were supposed to be able to hear that because the music was too loud. Then the closed caption couldn't even pick it up. So that was my one thing. But overall, other than that, I liked it.
I think they intended that because it's a technique you see it in, you know, different shows and movies where they don't want so much of the focus to necessarily be on the conversation. So they kind of like, you know, have the environment. It's like the environmental sounds will be louder than the actual conversation that you're hearing. But I don't know. Either way, it was great. If it wasn't intended, then, you know, that's something to work on. But I think it was intended because it made it feel more like you were, you know, hearing it from a distance. Yeah.
And Pop's favorite scene is about to come up, but I think I'll end it right before that.
DFG, please fix the bra from clipping through that shirt. You don't like clipping? That's been in this game how long now? Don't let the bra clip through that shirt.
Yeah, I saw that too. There it is. We do have a question from chat. Race Squadron Rebel asked, "Do you think there's going to be a pyro drop during CitizenCon? Do you think they'll drop pyro during CitizenCon? What do people think? Do you think they'll drop pyro during CitizenCon? Make it available?"
I mean, we're going to be testing it on, you know, in Evocati. I would say I'm making a prediction next week. So I don't think so. I don't think the full pyro, maybe they'll drop the pyro playtest again, but I don't think 4.0, I don't think is going to come out at CitizenCon.
I don't think they're going to drop anything during CitizenCon because remember a couple years ago or 2 years ago, whatever it was, they dropped the patch during CitizenCon and then everybody went to play the patch and stopped watching CitizenCon. So I don't see it happening.
I thought that was at the end because he even said 30K.
It was 30. It was close
yeah.
to the end, yeah, but
Yeah.
they
So
had more material.
Yeah, but I think that was okay for the. If you remember what year that was, wasn't that like 2019, or it might have been? Yeah, I think it was the last one before the pandemic. I think it might have been 2019. If you look, that content, at least on YouTube, was pretty well viewed, and of course, we know what their funding did after 2019. So
yeah,
it wasn't a bad
It
decision.
isn't fair to like the people who have to come up next, because it's like, hey, you've practiced, you've put your presentation together for so long, and we know you're here for the team, but we just we're going to put this patch out right before you go, so you may or may get people to watch you. I think it's a kind of a BS move.
I don't know. I mean, I think the people that present, and I could be wrong because I've never been to a Citizen, but I don't think they're necessarily thinking of everybody watching on stream. I think they're thinking of the people that are there in the room, right? And they know that people are going to watch, the presentations on YouTube afterwards anyway. So nobody's going to miss anything. But I could be wrong. I'm not them. And if I were going to do it, I'd put it at the end of the CitizenCon, like, oh, by the way, here's another thing. Go to Pyra.
One more thing.
Yeah, one more thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for joining me. And before I forget, this is my third time saying this for Jade. Jade called it. That's it for until she makes another prediction that comes true. With regard to Knicks. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, want to thank Admiral Kusanagi, Fifth Space, Jade, my co-host, Cotton Face, and Serious Fun for stopping by. Thanks everybody for joining me. Thank you for the bits. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thank you for the follows. If you want to hear more from us, join us on Saturday at 2 p.m. to Soul Voices. This is where Griffin Gaming RPG has his one-on-one conversation. You get to talk about what's going on in Star Citizen. Cover something from Reddit, something from Spectrum, and something from the industry in general. Or he just goes on his own and has his own delightful conversation. Captain, wait, make sure I got that right. Captain Serious Fun, thank you for the 1,000 bits. You changed the name again in Twitter and Twitch?
It won't let me be Serious Fun. There's several other Serious Fun. So
okay. All right, so thank you for the bits. Appreciate it for 1,000 bits. Yes, without it, Saturday's show. That is part of Podstat, a podcast Saturday, starting with Soul Voice to 2 p.m., Captain Table at 4 p.m., and then Relay Station at 9 p.m. for a whole day of Star Citizen podcast. Then on Sunday, join us for Hype and Hopium. This is the show where we're managing expectations for Star Citizen backers. It should be a great show. That is at 7 p.m. Sunday, the 13th. So yeah, check us out for that. And again, thank you all for joining me. We're going to raid Abby Johan. Yes, raid Abby Johan. So make sure you send him our love. Hope everybody had a good time. And thank you everybody for joining us. Peace, love, and soul. Thank you everybody.
We're out. Banned 2 people just at the very end.